I'm live now. I've been talking for an hour and I didn't press the live button, so I'm live now. I wasn't quite talking for an hour, maybe a minute. Okay, calm. I have 5,000. Well, I don't have 5,000. I must have 100 drawers, little tiny drawers that can hold flat things. And I have hundreds of flat things that are on my floor. And I should be able to pick those up with my 10 little happy fingers and put them in my happy drawers. I think I could do that. Yes, opening the drawers to see that they're empty isn't helping. Here, you have to put things in them. In the drawers. Put things in the drawers. Let's not break anything anymore. So I'm trying to figure out. I didn't want to do what I'm doing, which is to move pens over here to my computer area, but I've done it. So I'm just going to live with the trauma that they're causing. They're not really causing trauma. I don't have any jobs that are keeping me from actually doing my work. But it's a fire hazard. Well, Schiavello, you were very missed by Mitch and by me and all sorts of people this morning. You missed your happy face. So anyway, I've got these flat drawers. I'll just show you. These flat drawers, can you even see? Those flat drawers, oh, I'm upside down. Those flat drawers and these flat drawers are essentially empty. They can hold hundreds of pens, hundreds of scissors. They are holding hundreds of scissors. Where are my scissors? There. Scissors. Ouch. Fingernail scissors that were taken from the terrorists on airplanes over the past whatever. And so I've got stuff on the floor. I'm going to pick up all of the paper on the floor because I stand up and I walk and I slip. The paper slides underneath me. And it's time for me to make that stop. Right? So here's my list of things to do today. Pick up paper. This paper here rips through off floor. Oh dear. Well, that's even worse than sounding like Tallulah Bankhead. So here's a methane molecule to keep you busy while that's an empty bottle of, I think I can decant some of my red ink into here. Now, where did I put my red ink? Come on, red ink. This red ink is really pretty ambery when you end up it's sort of blush-y. So it's not all that great for actually doing actual writing because it's too faded, but it works fine for testing out pens. So I've mixed it with black in here, black paint ink, and this has turned sort of gray, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, this light, should I plug this in and put this somewhere so I can see what I'm doing? Would that be handy? What if that were clamped right here? I know I'm going to be found strangled to death in my house one day because I'll stand up and I'll walk 1 foot in one direction and I'll end up tripping on all of my cords. And there'll be a headline in the paper. Yeah, old ink for doodling is fine. I didn't have lunch yet. I need to break things first. Yeah, the old ink is perfectly well for practicing calligraphy, doing your circles, doing your ups and downs, doing your ins and outs. Oh yeah, you like when I do the ins and out, don't you? Don't you? Don't you, Parker? Yeah, I bet you do. God damn it. My little cord for my poor little, whatever this is, power cord for my one of my devices is being crushed. Parker, I was kidding. I just wanted to imagine that you were rubbing your poor little head, your poor little Kopf. Here are my inks. Okay, where can I put my inks that where I'm not gonna? Is there all? Well, that's not any good. That one has a broken cap. You sure are racking you're rubbing your head, your little Kopf. Now look at this. Here's a little cowboy, part of a cowboy. Should we draw the rest of him? Here's the cowboy head. Here's the cowboy hat. Here's his kerchief. Here's his ear. Here's his bare foot. His pants were ripped, so his junk is hanging out over on this side. There. Perfect. Make him uncircumcised, an uncircumcised cowboy with his little rodeo roundup. Okay, what else can I do to make Schiavello rub his head? I'm just a uncut cowboy. What is rhinestone cowboy? What's the melody? What the hell is this? That doesn't have to be in there. Paper, paper, paper. Is there anything good to keep here? No, this is all broken and bent. Yeah, you needed Dr. Kellogg to stick his nose into things. There's a song I was listening to on Spotify, and it was one of these songs from the 20s, maybe. And it was about a guy who's singing about his neighbor. And he's concerned that his wife is having an affair with the neighbor. And the neighbor, he's describing the neighbor, and he doesn't make the neighbor sound very attractive in some way, shape, or form, but somehow he still thinks that the neighbor, the wife, is having an affair with the neighbor. And one of his descriptions of the neighbor was that the neighbor has been circumcised. And I thought, I had played it again, and I played it again, and I played it again. And it's one of these old, Victrola era records, so the fidelity isn't all that great. And I thought, this doesn't make sense. I mean, is it a anti-Jewish thing or what? And I was playing it on one of my YouTube channels, and someone wrote back and said that the song lyric isn't, and he's been circumcised. It's he has Ben Turpin's eyes. So Ben Turpin is a character actor. For those of you that don't know Ben Turpin, I'll just find a picture of him. I think it's Ben Turpin. Ben Turpin eyes. Ben Turpin's eyes are like that. So there's a song that has a lyric that describes the neighbor as having Ben Turpin's eyes. But I thought it was the neighbor has been circumcised. So if you know the song that came in, what lyric, what song? Hello, Marilyn. How are you? Song lyric, Ben Turpin. Well, No Nora, maybe that's it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's called No Nora. She thinks she... No, Nora, no. When you accuse me of flirting, I wouldn't, I couldn't, I love you so. She has a lot of detectives who check them up every day. She's read about these men who lead double lives. She's making sure she won't be one of those wives. She thinks he looks like, so this is the wife talking about her husband, and she thinks her husband is flirting. So she thinks he looks like Douglas Fairbanks, although he has Ben Turpin's eyes. She thinks he looks like Douglas Fairbanks, although he has Ben Turpin's eyes. So I'm just going to find this song and we're going to play it. So you're going to see if you hear it say, have I heard the song, She's Got Freckles on Her Butt, but She's Nice? I don't know. I don't know that one. Okay, so let's see. No, no, Nora. No, no. No, no, Nora. No, no, no. No, no, Nora. Where is it? No, 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 Nora. It's called No, No, Nora. Why can't I find it? No, no, no. I don't want no, no, no. No, Nora, no, no, maybe. Your socks don't match. He's so unusual. That's not what I want. Title. You're the top. Okay, this is going backwards. No. Come on. Yes, sir, that's my baby. Spellbound. Siegfried, Act 1. Doesn't help. Schwanengesang. N. No, no, Nora. Eddie Cantor. Here we go. Ready? Come on, play. Stupid thing. Why can't I get the sound? Where's my...
I guess it's just to hear him say, no, no, Nora, nobody but you, dear. You know, Nora, you're truly is true, dear. When you accuse me of flirting, I couldn't, I love you so. I have chances, too many to mention. Never give them a bit of attention. How would I trade you for Venus? No, no, Nora, no, no. She has a lot of detectives who check them up every day. She's read about those men who lead double lives. She's making sure she won't be one of those wives. She thinks he looks like Douglas Fairbanks, although he has been circumcised.
See?
100 times a day.
Doesn't that sound like been circumcised? but it's Ben Turpin's Eyes. Do 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 do. No, no, Nora, no, no. What am I supposed to do? Go to Turpin YouTube? Am I looking at YouTube? Eddie Cantor, no, no, Nora. Is that what I'm supposed to find?
We just had the most amazing family vacation.
Oh.
Let's go! Oh my God.
I couldn't, I love you so. I have chances too many to mention. Never give them a bit of attention. And would I trade you for Venus? No, no, Nora, no, no.
Anyway. I don't know where I'm supposed to find YouTube. Go to YouTube where? No, no, Nora, no, no. Now, why did we get on? Oh, my cowboy. Circumcision and the cowboy. No, no, Nora, nobody but you, dear. Do you know this the group called the Magnetic Fields? Here's a fun song called Magnetic Fields. Called Andrew and Drag. It's really a cute song. Okay, I want this one. No, I don't want that one. I love this guy's voice, very deep.
A pity she does not exist, a shame he's not a fact. The only girl I ever loved was Andrew and Drag. There is no hope of love for me, wrong I go stack. The only girl I ever loved is Andrew and Drag. Andrew and Drag. Andrew and Drag. Andrew and Drag. I don't know why I even went, it's really not my bag. Just thought it might be funny to see Andrew and Drag. The moment he walked on the stage, my tail began to wag. Wag like a little winter dog for Andrew and Drag. Andrew and Drag.
Andrew and Drag. Andrew and... I'm like a little wiener dog for Andrew and Drag.
Andrew and Drag. I've always been a ladies' man, and I don't have to brag, but I've become a mama's boy for Andrew and Drag. I'd sign away my trust fund, I would even sell the Jag. If I could spend my misspent youth with Andrew and Drag. Andrew and Drag.
Andrew and Drag.
Andrew and Drag. So stick him in a dress and he's the only boy I'd shag. The only boy I'd anything is Andrew and Drag. I'll never see that girl again, he did it as a gag. I'll pine away forevermore for Andrew and Drag.
Andrew and Drag. Andrew and Drag. Okay, come on. Off Spotify. Quit Spotify. Andrew and Drag. Okay, anyone want to come on board here? Do we want Parker to show up and rub his hair when I say bad things? He won't be able to talk. Because he sounds like the Simpson sisters. Patty and Thelma Bouvier. Anyone else want to come on board? Little children. Yes, you were missed. You were missed. Poor Mitch was inconsolable. I was worried. I was about to call the whatever you have in Australia for 911 emergency services. He's been kidnapped by his son, I'd say, or something. I'm on the floor picking up my debris field here so I can walk without killing myself. Oh, we have other paper dolls to call my own. Okay, let's have a little story time here. So, in an alternate universe, the Wild West was run by the Louis XVI, and everyone was. Now here's what's the name of the World War I nurse that was firing squatted to death? Edith something or other. Come on, Friedrich. Friedrich. Okay, this is lame. Someone with the coloring. That's the best they could do. Here we have a black horse and a little monkey. Oh, it's not a little monkey. Big bell-bottom guy. Edith Sitwell. Edith what? Frederick, what was the name of the World War I era British nurse who was shot by firing squad by those Germans? The one in Belgium, yes. Was her name Edith? Well, this is her lined up. to be shot. Oh, we have a little bit of pedophilia going on here. Put that over there, the cowboy. Oh, I like this one. See, this is a high chair, and you slip the no, not Typhoid Mary. See, you've put the boy in the chair. Edith Cavell. Yes, Edith Cavell. Now that's a pretty bad. Did you look that up, or did you just happen to know that? I have a feeling that Mr. Google might have helped you with that. But I'm not saying that that's for sure. Okay, here's little John Kennedy. Here's the Lindbergh baby. Oh. Is this what you're going to be wearing down the aisle there, Parker? Right, this is right out of Downton Abbey. You knew that. Okay, good. Oh, look at this. This is a dead. This is the stole and muff that would, see, go over the dame. A ladder, yep. Why do I have these things here, Schiavello, or anyone? Oh, look, another Lindbergh baby. And here's the one-armed Lindbergh baby. Oh, there's his other arm. Maybe it could be reattached. Oh, this is the club-footed dame. Yeah, all sorts of jingle, jangle, jingle on him. That's a spicy meatball. Let's see who else I can offend. Who else can I offend in this room? Oh, this is a little hat. Little hat that can go on that little boy wherever he went. No. Will Russell designed the dress. And instead of sequins, he'll add those little, super glue those little teeth. You're unoffendable. I had a feeling that you would be, you know, you're hard as nails there, Marilyn, when you're not, see, there's the Lindbergh baby, already pre-shrunk. Okay, I'm putting these back because we're not going to play. Uh-oh. Give me a C. Well, here's the father. How are you going to support my daughter? Well, sir, I'm quite a good pole dancer. Yes, I remember seeing you. Don't you remember I tipped you into your sweaty G-string the other day? Okay, that was fun. There's lady, whatever her name is, from Downton Abbey. Lady, what the fuck? Okay, that's going in the drawer. Look, I did something. In the drawer. Look, I can almost see the floor. Yeah, those are good. I once saw a restaurant in Minneapolis that had vintage maps, or maps from like National Geographic. They weren't particularly old, and they were They were glued to the wall, and then there was paint on top of them. So it ended up looking sort of like layers of stucco, and there was a sort of beigey color for most of it. So it looked like, the wall had been painted blue at one point and then stuccoed over and painted yellow-ish, and then sort of broke off and peeled off, and it was really quite lovely. And, I was in the restaurant. I love maps, and I was in the restaurant for hours, it seemed, before I even noticed that there were maps there. So, shows how observant I am. Uh-oh. Look. That's just some of the red ink that broke. Still wet. I just got it all over me. How's that for the quart bottle of red Marilyn broke earlier today? Just going to let that dry. God, I got it all over me. Well, if it's any consolation, I decanted some of it in smaller bottles because it didn't completely all. There's still this much left in the bottle, but it's very. I just spilled it on me again. Jesus Christ! It looks like I was. I snuck out the back way at the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Carter read from 1940, probably. Well, I do have the gynecology table for it, so they'll certainly have reason to think that. You see if my friend is able to join us here. Is the +49 the area code for Germany? I think it is. Okay. Well, I'm trying to think here. What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to put that here. I think what I'm going to do, well, if you do larger nibs, you're just going to be spending more money, more of Schiavello's money. Oh, I see, those nibs. Okay, larger points, not larger number 8 size. Is that a bag under my eye? I don't need that. Or is that just ink? I don't know what in Calrimo. What is, I don't even know what that is. In Calrimo. It's a lot of nothing. It's a lot of gold for no. Oh, I see. Incorimo. Incorimo. I'm fidgety. I'm fidgeting. And I'm waiting. Someone is coming by. We're going to go out to the grocery store together. And so I suppose I should maybe eat my 2 remaining pieces of pizza from yesterday's lunch. I had 2 pieces of pizza for breakfast, and I'll have 2 pieces of pizza for lunch. And then I can go out. But I'll take your advice. I will write Miss Marilyn down. Okay, piece of paper. I just picked up like 5 million pieces off the floor. Why don't I take some of them? Oh, there's a dead bird. Can't take that. That's a piece of art. There's a piece of what looks to be really bumpy watercolor paper. Sort of. Miss Marilyn, ARILYN, darling, Arling. How are you today? Are you today? My Y's are being slinkies here. How are you today? I am fine. Wish you were here. I am fine, comma, wish you were here. Right there, right in that little dot. How's that? International Correspondence Day. Well, it's beautiful unless you try to read it. Now, let me see. me get my red pen out and see if I can imitate, see how close I can get for going right over those lines. See. Well, I'm not going to go right over them, but I can't remember what this one did. Miss Marilyn, Arilyn, Darling. Well, that's a good thing to do. How are you? Today. Where did this one go? I guess. No, that went down here. No, it didn't go that. Well, who knows where it went. I am fine. Fine. Wish you were here. I moved you right over there. So the feng shui was being a little better. Pure as spirograph, darling. Are we out of ink? How are you? Today. Why is it skipping? Why is it failing the Pure Gustafson skipping test? I would like to know. Okay. I'll get a letter from you. I look forward to it, Marilyn, darling. I'm not a very good co-respondent. So you may not get something from me. Okay, I'm going to go eat, and I'm going to go take a load of paper to the recycling. And I'm going to try not to fall completely over to the side. I'm not a fan of oblique nibs. I realize my camera angle makes it seem like I might like it. Yes, nice to see you too, Miss Marilyn, darling. Anyway, I'm gonna head out, and do some stuff. So you all be good.